Hi everyone, welcome. It's Bob and Lana. Say hi, Lana. Hi, Bob. She's a little bit tired from the concert yesterday. Welcome. I've been kind of on, I guess, a Lana schedule because I made my last video like a week before the album came out, which is probably kind of dumb. I should have waited till it came out and made a review video, but I was too lazy. So this is a little bit of a review of the album, but more about the concert last night at Jones Beach in New York. It was fantastic. Did you have a good time, Lana? Yes, Bob. Everyone was wonderful. The fans went crazy. Of course they went crazy because, well, it's Lana Del Rey, right? Anyway, as far as the album goes, Norman fucking Rockwell. You happy, Lana? I said it. What, Bob? Fucking. Bob, I told you. That word is just a tool for me. Words are like my paints and my canvas, and I create pictures. All right, Lana, I know you do all that stuff, but that one word you seem to like a lot. A lot of people in the morning, and they wake up and they say their prayers and say, God, thanks for another day of life. Help me be good to people today. Fill my day with love and kindness. You wake up in the morning and you get on your knees and you go, fuck, fuck, fuck. Bob, that's not true. You're a very silly man. I know. That's not what I'm talking about, though. So the bottom line is the album is fantastic. Just a few standouts. I'm not going to get into every song. I love the whole album, and some may not be your favorites, and some may be your favorites. A few things I just want to mention. For example, bartender. I love bartender. When you say the word bartender and all the phrasing after your voice, that section of your voice and the thickness, it resonates in my brain somewhere. I mean, it's just fantastic. Happiness is a butterfly. Another standout for me. I mean, the second section, the phrasing, don't be a jerk, don't call me a taxi, all that, the way that is expressed, man, is just outstanding. I'd love you if you did more stuff like that. I mean, it has a Bowie-esque kind of quality to it. This kind of statement, declarative, emotional. If the song were done with, your beautiful voice and just kind of a melody, singing, it would have a whole different feel. So I don't know why, but just that whole section of that I love. And I love a lot of the rest of the album, of the whole rest of the album, different things. But this is not what this video is about. But I have to say the title track, Lana, and I'm very serious. Norman fucking Rockwell. It's outstanding from beginning to end, the opening notes to the closing. And I guess you have to credit, what's his name, Jack Antonoff. I don't know if he co-wrote it, but he produced the album. Just incredible, Lana. You should be so proud. The lyrics and the melody and your voice, and like I say, the phrasing and how it all just perfectly layers within itself. It's just fantastic. Any songwriter, I'm serious, Lana, whether it's Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Elton John, Joni Mitchell, Joan Baez, Carole King, any one of them would be proud to have, Bob Dylan, any one of them would be proud to have, or humbled to have this on their, as part of their catalog, to say that they wrote and recorded this. I mean, it's really outstanding, and I'm so proud of you. It's not that I say, oh, that's all I'm going to listen to, but I'm just so impressed. So I'm really proud of you. You okay? Oh, what's the matter, Lana? Uh-oh, she's crying again. Oh, man. Guys, sometimes Lana gets a little emotional. Crying. I don't have, let me see if I have a tissue. Let me see if I can find something here. I don't have anything, Lana. Here, let me, there we go. You feel a little better? I just have a thing about, I don't like discharges from other people's bodies, like things, people's nose and their eyes. Makes me kind of, so sometimes Lana gets a little emotional. I don't mean to be rude or anything. You okay, sweetie? This is a good time to purr. I mean, we really touch. Come on, we purr sometimes. Oh, you did such a great job last night, and the album is just so good. So, anyway, let's talk about the concert. So, Jones Beach, I live up in the Boston area. I have a friend down there. I grew up on Long Island, so I stayed with him. Very nice. getting to the event was Saturday night. It was uneventful. Long Island during the week is a pain in the ass. I was thinking, goodness, if this was Friday or Thursday, it would have been a nightmare. But I got there fine, got my seat fine. I was sitting next to a man, younger than me, probably in his 40s, I guess, because he had his young daughter with him. I don't forget. I think they told me how old she was. I don't know if she was 16 or 22. And behind me, when I first sat down, was some other young women. And I purposely didn't tell them that I have a YouTube channel where Lana and I talk, because sometimes I've been to other Lana shows, and I mentioned, I bring out my phone and go, oh, look, and then I feel like, these people want to enjoy the show. They don't want to talk to some weird old guy that's talking to Lana Del Rey. Bob, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, no, I know, Lana. But anyway, so we had a good time though. And the man with his daughter, he wasn't just chaperoning his daughter. He too was a Lana fan, so it was great. I thought, wow, this is the best. What a great dad. He loves Lana and his daughter does. So it was great. My seats, I got to say, I got lucky again. I had purchased seats on the orchestra section, kind of on the left, or one seat, which was a good seat. But a few nights before the concert, I kept checking Ticketmaster, and one seat opened up at a good price in the center section, so I got that. And the same thing happened to me when I saw Lana in Mansfield. That one was like the night before, a much better seat opened up. So I got very lucky, and then I was able to resell my other seat through Ticketmaster. So it was kind of a wash. I didn't make money on it. I just, I didn't lose money on that other ticket. So the seat was great. But for the concert, just first of all, Lana's voice was outstanding. I mean, sometimes I was just blown away. I have to say, because I know sometimes she uses these backing tracks, and I don't know if the track is the whole song and she's singing to it, or it's just sometimes chorus. Because sometimes there would be a certain high note, Lana, don't get mad, and then the mic would be like down at her waist, but I still would hear, and I'm saying, wait a second, so what's going on? But anyway, but she was definitely singing, and it was just, her voice at so many times was awesome. One thing, Lana, don't get upset with me, okay? And I posted this on Lana Boards, which is a fan site for any of you that want to join. Lana Boards, LANABOARDS. It's a fan site you can join. The dress you have on the outfit, and like I say, look at this shirt. I bought this shirt probably 2 weeks ago, and I'll be wearing this for like 2 years. Not every day, but it'll be my laundry rotation. My spring ensemble is the same as my fall ensemble. So I don't know anything about fashion, but I didn't find that dress. The dress was nice, and you're beautiful young woman, and the way you always dress, you always look good, and it's always a juxtaposition. The way Lana comes out, this, oh, I'm a sweet young woman to bake apple pies for the picnic, and then the crowd is like at a punk rock concert, Lana. So it's kind of, but I didn't think that was that flattering a dress. So I don't know, but like I say, what do I know? You didn't like my dress, Bob? Oh man, I shouldn't have said anything. Keep my mouth closed. Lana, don't worry about it. A lot of people said they did like your dress online, so I like I say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I shouldn't have brought it up. Okay, Bob. Yeah, I gotta watch what I say. I don't want to get on her bad side, Also, two spectacular moments. Lana had done a cover of Chelsea Hotel, the Leonard Cohen song, and Leonard's son, Adam, did after he passed away, a tribute concert up in Canada, and invited Lana, and they did a wonderful duet. So Lana had him back, and they performed that. So what is it, Chelsea Hotel #2? And that was outstanding. But Lana, I got to tell you, I was a little disappointed. I felt bad for Adam. Not everyone there knows who he is. They know, they've seen, it's like 25, 26 million hits for your cover of it. But he just kind of wandered on the stage, and you were talking about it. It happened to be Leonard Cohen's birthday, which was kind of nice. But I don't know. He didn't seem to get that big a reception, and when he really should have. But a lot of people maybe just didn't know who he was. Instead of him not being on stage, and if you were to say like, I did this Leonard Cohen song, and his son had me do a duet with him, and it's my honor to have him come here tonight and sing this with me, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cohen, and then he'd walk out and they could applaud. So I felt it was a little awkward. But anyway, it was an outstanding performance they did. Bob, I'm sorry, you're so picky about everything. No, Lana, I'm not. I'm just saying, if in case Adam's watching, you did a great job. And then, now this is one of the most iconic moments, a real rock and roll iconic moment. I know Lana's not rock and roll, but I'm just talking about popular music. Sean Lennon came out, and those of you know and don't know, Sean Lennon is talented and accomplished in his own right, but his dad was John Lennon, his mom Yoko Ono, so I mean it's a big shadow to fall under. But there's this, and they did the song Tomorrow Never Came, which I love anyway, and so the idea of him seeing you do it with him, for me, was magical. But there's a line in the song where you say, and I could put on the radio to our favorite song, Lennon and Yoko, we would play all day long, Isn't Life Crazy? I said, now that I'm singing with Sean. Well, I knew that part was coming because that was Sean, Your Life's Crazy, sing with Sean, and he's right there. So when you said that, and he was standing right there, I let out I'm not going to do it because I'll probably blow up my camera. I went, woo! I was doing that all night long. In fact, I apologized to the woman in front of me who was standing because I was going, oh, and I didn't want to blow her brains out. So that to me was a rock and roll iconic moment, like for you to be saying exactly what is happening in the song and have it happening. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought that was the coolest thing. It's kind of like when I lived in Los Angeles, I would see movies in Hollywood Boulevard, whether at the Chinese Theater or the Cinerama Dome. There used to be the Egyptian. I don't know if that's there anymore. And occasionally you'd be watching a movie, and in the movie it would take place in Los Angeles, and they would drive down Hollywood Boulevard, like in front of the theater where you're sitting. And it was kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But this was so much better. And I don't know if, Sean Lennon's not going to follow you around the country, so I don't know if this is going to happen more and more. But I don't know. It was just outstanding to be there. Let's see. So, I thoroughly enjoyed the whole concert. I wish you did Doing Time, and the crowd responded spectacularly. But it would have been great if on the video you used the video that you made where it's giant Lana walking around. I mean, my God. And I don't know if there's a licensing thing. I don't know how it all works. Maybe there's a reason you didn't or couldn't. If you had a section of while you're singing and then they see giant Lana on the giant screen and we were at Jones Beach, my God, Lana, that was really a missed opportunity. I was waiting. I really thought it was going to happen, but it didn't happen. But whatever. So I don't know. I was just really outstanding. The set list, things we've heard before. I saw online a lot of people kind of complaining about the sameness of the set list, and maybe Lana will mix it up more. She has a large catalog of stuff, good quality, very good quality material that she could draw from that fans would know. Maybe to mix it up a little. That's up to you, Lana. Bob, it's very difficult coordinating a tour. It's not so easy, but I appreciate your input. Oh, thanks, Lana. I don't get Lana mad at me. But overall, I had an outstanding time, and when I left, it took a little time to get out of the parking lot. It's funny, I went to Jones Beach as a kid. I mean, I grew up on Long Island, and my dad would drive me and my brother and my sister to Jones Beach. And when I remember as a kid, it seemed like a big trip, like far away. It was probably like 20 miles away, So it's kind of cool being down there. So I don't know. I just had an outstanding time. I just got home. I'm back, in the Boston area. And the concert was great. I really encourage, for those of you, I know a lot of you younger, I'm 62, I'm not rich by any means, but I can afford to spend $200 or $300 on a ticket if I had to. And I know it's not easy for a lot of you, but you know what? If she's coming, on the West Coast, or if she's coming to your city, and you make an effort to do it, get on Ticketmaster, even if it's sold out, and just check every day, and you'd be surprised. The closer it gets to the concert, maybe you can't get two together. Maybe the singles will go cheaper. And as it gets closer, if things don't sell, the prices will drop. Get an account, make an account online, have your credit card information in there. Or if you have to have your parents do that, because it's an experience that, you'll have with you in 10 years from now. So Where's that $200, $300? But you'll still have those memories, that experience. And you can check the seats online without having an account. You know, there's interactive seating chart, and you can see what's available. And if you see something, whether it's the Ticketmaster Premium, which is like the ripoff, or a resale, you know, you still got to pay whatever they say. You know, just go for it. It's just really good to be around. If you're a Lana fan, to be around her and her fans. I think the response was outstanding last night. Yes, Bob, it was. Everyone really seemed to enjoy themselves, and I appreciate it so much. I was so happy. She also said it was like her first concert that Lana went to was that Jones Beach Theater, and she saw Bob Dylan many, many moons ago. So it was kind of coming full circle. So I don't know what else. I think that's it, Lana. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're very busy with your tour and everything. That's okay, Bob. You know I always have time for you. Oh, see how lucky I am? So what do we always say, Lana? You can say it, okay? Okay, Bob. Remember, everyone, God loves you, Bob loves you, and I love you. And I genuinely thank you for all your support. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Say goodbye, Lana. Bye.